Hey everyone, Dawn Marie here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing a card to you for the Team Tiny video hop. It's this month's card is a shaker card, and I'll be using this Gerda Steiner Designs Easter Bunny stamp set. It's close to Easter, so I thought that'd be a good idea. So here's the stamp set, and again it's called Easter Bunnies, and it's cute. It's got some cute bunnies in it and little eggs. I'm also going to be using some Trinity stamp dies. This one's called Scenic Borders. Whimsy stamp die called Marquee. Again, another Trinity stamp called Scalloped Borders. I'll be using my Copic markers as well as doing a little bit of ink blending with my Distress inks. And here we go. So I'm going to leave you a little bit of music and let you enjoy the coloring. I'll meet you on the other side. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of coloring, even though it was just one bunny. But yeah, I made some brown ones this time. I usually go for the warm grays for my bunnies. So I did a little bit of die cutting here. I used some Gina Designs cardstock in lovely lavender and wild lilac. For the inside of the panel, I'm using some Nina 80 pound, and I'm doing a little ink blending with some Distress inks, tumbled glass, and I think I just use tumbled glass. I don't end up using the broken china. And I'm just using a mini cloud stencil from My Favorite Things and do a little bit of ink blending with my Tailored Expression brushes. So I did all three panels like that. I don't know if I show all three. No, I don't. Okay, and then I did some ink blending on my grass, which I used that Scenic border to cut out. And then I used scissors to cut the ends off, that's all. So I'm using a little bit of mowed lawn here to ink blend some grass. Basic ink blending, that's it. So now I'm going to line I'm trying to make sure that I put them little panels on right. So I'm going to glue them in first, which I should have put my grass first on the panels itself, but it ended up working out okay. But I'm gluing my panels in so that they are even with the outer part of the panel, because those are going to be my that's where I'm going to put my sequins for the shaker part. So I glued the panels in, and then I'll put the grass on top of it. So I hope everybody's doing okay today. I know I was just here yesterday with a video. I have another one in the can, so hopefully I'll have that up for you within a week or so. I know I haven't been very forthcoming or very quick with putting videos out, but I've been dealing with health issues, so you'll have to pardon me on that. I'm getting them out as fast as I can. So I'm hoping to bring you more entertainment, seeing as we're all locked up in our houses at the moment, dealing with this virus stuff. So keep your heads up. It's going to be okay. you know. Well, it'll all work itself out. It may take a while, but it'll happen. So putting the grass on now. I did end up measuring it out so that I would make sure I didn't cut it too short or have it sticking out of the frame. So I'll glue that down. That one could have been cut down, I think, a little bit more, maybe. But it still didn't show, so that's fine. So I'm not very good, I have to admit, at making shaker cards because I haven't made that many. I've only made about 4. I just don't think to make them. I don't know. They're not my favorite card. A couple of times, I always forget a step. I put the foam tape on it before I put the acetate on it, and then, you know, you can't do that. You have to do the acetate first, then the foam tape. So at least this time I remember to do it that way. So I glued my acetate on. This is just some basic acetate I have from a package. I'm using my foam tape now, which I will double up so that my sequins can jump around. So I got that all on there. I'm using my powder tool to take the stick off, and I'll pour in some sequins. Now, I put it on each panel, but in reality it was all one straight panel. I should have put foam tape in between and made them individual shakers with some different colors, but I didn't. I didn't do it that way. I did it as all one panel, which worked out just fine. So I'll go ahead and I'll put that panel down, and there it is. There's the shaker part of it. I use the scallop borders and banners to make that dark panel in the back, in wild lilac cardstock. So I'm going to put my bunnies on either side along with the eggs, and I'll glue them on. I'm not using foam tape. So I'll just glue them onto the panel. And there they are, they're all glued in. I put a couple of eggs behind them as well. So there it is, all shaky. So now I'm going to do some, I put it on a card base, which I used Simon Says Stamp 120 pound cardstock. All right, now I'll go ahead and I'll do a little heat embossing. I'm using the Wild Wisteria cardstock that I used on my card and the Happy Easter sentiment from the stamp set. I'm using soft lilac embossing powder from Nuvo and my Versamagic stamp pad. I'll go ahead and use my powder tool to get rid of the static and any fingerprints so that I have a nice crisp image, nice crisp wording for my stamping. I'll do it twice. And then I will heat emboss. I actually end up cutting the Happy Easter part in 2 because I like to stacked above one above the other instead of side by side. So I'll go ahead and I'll heat emboss it with the soft lilac, which is a very pretty color. I got some pink and blue, all in like pastel colors, like around last year sometime, just to have some in my arsenal, some different colors, you know. And I think they were on sale at the time as well, so that certainly helped. All right, I'm just about finished heat embossing now. I will go ahead and I will cut that in half and cut it down a little bit. Make sure you follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, because I do post stuff up there. I post notifications letting you know when something's coming up, or let you know when I have a blog or a video post out. So I'll put them a little wonky on the card. I did glue a couple of those She's So Lovely sequins from Lucy's Little Cards on the outside, and those are the sequins I used on the inside. And that's my card. I hope you enjoyed today's video using this stamp set from Gerda Steiner Designs called Easter Bunnies and this Team Tiny video hop. Make sure you click along to follow the other participants in the Team Tiny card hop. The link is in the description below. My supplies that I used in today's card are also in the description below. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, go ahead and leave me a comment, or if you'd like, you could just say hello. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.